comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, I say it's alright.
Hello everyone, it's about 11 o'clock. I just got home from work. Just wanted to share a interesting experience today. I don't know if it's sort of a revelation about myself or just cool experience in general. So, for those of you that don't know, my husband's trying to get his externship in Maui at the Four Seasons, and he's hoping for me to come with him. So I figured I would try and get an internship with them, and then we'll both go and work together in Hawaii, which would be pretty exciting. So I wrote up a cover letter, and I wrote up a resume and references and got it all typed out, sent it out to people to get feedback, because it's just, I just like to do that, to get feedback and get, look for ways to improve it. A couple of people were, yeah, it looks great, yeah, it looks great. And then Caesar, my boss, he goes, come here, come into my office. I said, okay. So I go into the office, and he goes, I have to be honest with you, and don't take it the wrong way, your resume sucks. And I said, okay, all right, resume sucks. And he went over it with me, and he told me a couple things and gave me some good pointers, and I mean, it was all really good advice. There's one thing he said though at the end. Well, I mean, it was, like I said, I really appreciate the input, and I can see a lot of ways to make it better now. And one thing he said though, he goes, by the end of this, I may give you a letter of recommendation. And he goes, I don't give it to very many people. Would I give it to you? And he stared at me quietly for a second. Well, you still got 6 weeks. We'll see. And maybe not for some people, but for me, that's really motivating. It's really motivating. That's something I want, especially because he made it seem like it was a challenge to get. Not because, I like to be challenged, but, the things that you have to work for are the things that are really worth it. I've been working here 6 weeks now. And I kind of, I got to a point where it's like, okay, I'm paid hourly. So if I'm paid hourly, why should I try to move fast and end up running out of things to do? If I pace myself and go slow, then I can get more hours in. If I just put in the work that I need to, enough to keep things afloat, but enough to, make the hours go by. I mean, because that's all that matters, is meeting hours and, making sure at least things are up to par, not behind. Why should I strive more than that? Why should I work harder? And this, I don't know if that's right or wrong. I think a lot of people probably are that way. I would love to push myself more. I would love to work harder, but I guess sometimes you just reach a point you just don't know why. Him giving me a recommendation letter, that's motivation to me. That's something that I would be like, look what I accomplished. I have this awesome recommendation. This person thinks I'm awesome, and this person is awesome, so if he's awesome and he says I'm awesome, then I must be awesome. And I guess from there it just kind of sparks more than that. It sparks just that drive to, okay, I don't want to be the best at sugar, I don't want to be the best at chocolate. I want to be really good at whatever I do. If somebody says, make a wedding cake, I want that to be the best wedding cake that person's ever had. I guess when it comes down to it, what I really want is to make people happy. I want whatever I create, whatever I teach, whatever I do, to make somebody, I want that thing, whatever it is, to make somebody else happy. And when I make little cakes at the shop, I want them to take that little cake and just have it be the cutest thing ever and just make them happy. And for it to be delicious. Because other people being happy is what makes me happy. And I mean, even more so than that, knowing that I made somebody else happy, that's the greatest feeling ever. So I guess I just want to say that I have renewed vigor, and I know from here on I'm going to give it all I got and really get the most out of this, because I want that recommendation letter. I want a good recommendation. But yeah, it was a growing moment, I guess. Alright then. It's late. Signing out.